Morning, Lewis. Where are we today?
Warwick Castle.
Warwick Castle. So first time back here for a long time, and it's, well, we were supposed to be here yesterday, wasn't we, on Coronation Day, but it was raining, so we swapped it round and did Legoland and Lego Discovery Centre Birmingham and Sea Life Birmingham instead, didn't we? Yep. So we'll see if there's anything still for the coronation, because I think they were doing a few bits and bobs yesterday for coronation, so hopefully they still are. So we've got our passes, we're all booked. We're going to go in. It's a bit of a walk from the car park. I thought that was an interesting sign though. That tells you where all the other Merlin parks are and how far it is.
Look that.
Fabulous. Right, let's go.
Chessington's here.
No, let's telling you how far it is. Come on then, let's go and make our way over to the main entrance. So here is a map of what we're going to see. What's right by the entrance. I think we're just waiting for bag search and the castle entrance to open. I don't think it's open yet, we're a little bit early, aren't we? So opening hours are 10 till 4 today. Have you found us on the map?
Yeah, there.
Okay, where do you want to go first? We need to have a look at the mazes on the way in. Well, you can see the mazes there.
Where?
Yeah, no, in the corner, right in the very corner. But we'll have a look at the show times, right in the very corner before you even get into the castle. Yeah, well, we'll have a look at the show times and we'll plan our day around those.
I want to go to the mazes. Stamp card, I think it is.
Alright, so you've got to go around and collect all the stamps.
It goes like year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4.
Okay, come on then, let's go and have a look.
I only go to year 5.
So, Zog Quest for the Golden Star. And there's the castle in the background, mate. Wow, look at that, mate. The castle. Look at the castle. Right, go on then, go and get your stamp. So while Lewis gets his stamp for his Zog trek. Where's the castle? Right, come on then, let's go into the castle. We'll go to the Zog Playland later. Dragons learn to roar. To get your stamp, mate, so a bit like Smiler Takeover in Alton Towers. Each time you do these, you get your stamp. Zog Takeover. Well, he's now doing year 2, although they're not the easiest to get in, I don't think. Right, I'll help you. You in the stocks, mate? Anybody got any rotten tomatoes? Right, come on then, let's go and have a look. So we see Falconers Quest at 11:30, and then that thing that I can't pronounce, the big, is it Trebuchet? I can't pronounce it. The thing that throws the boulders around. Is it 3:30? I think it said.
Or, in kid language, it's throwing thing.
Wow, it's so impressive, isn't it? How many hundreds of years old this is. I don't think it looks modern, mate. It's hundreds of years old.
Is that wood or metal?
It's wood with metal spikes, so that it would drop on you if you don't want people to get in the castle.
So you would be stuck in air phrases?
Yeah, and then if you look up, I would imagine they've got slots where the archers. Yeah, if you look there where these wooden board bits are.
You just stand there?
So they would trap people in here,
Yeah.
and then where that wooden hole is there would be archers, and they would fire arrows down at people. And then if you look right up at the top, you see the other ones, them 3 there.
Yeah.
And they're like slanted out, aren't they, towards you?
I thought I would.
They would pour hot boiling oil and water down onto the people trapped in between that gate and that gate.
Could you just jump onto the gate?
Well, you wouldn't be able to get out, would you, if the gates were shut? So they would just be pinging loads of arrows at you and putting boiling water and oil down at you. And there's the entrance to get up. So this is where the archers would run up.
And start firing roads like that.
Oh, look what's here. Castle dungeon.
No.
I haven't booked it yet, but we will be doing one at the right. Flew straight off to the merch. Excalibur swords.
Dad. Thank you, Dad.
Fine, Lewis. Let's have a look at it. You're gonna have to carry that.
Wow.
You're gonna have to carry that around all day.
It's almost as big as you. Can I give your pass a little scan? Make sure you get your money off.
Thank you. Paul, we'll go in there later on, mate. A free tour starting in a bit. Should we go and do the free tour actually? That might be a good idea. Yeah, let's go and do the tour, it's free. What are you doing? You want to see what that lady is?
Hello there.
Hi!
Are you having a good day so far?
Fabulous.
You are. Oh, and you've got a sword in here to protect the castle. Oh, excellent. We're glad to have you here, Brave Knight. Would you like to join us for a princess story time today?
What time's that?
So my first one for you is 10:45.
Do you want to do that? Yeah.
Yeah. And is it just for the two of you?
Yes, please.
Fantastic. There's your royal invitation, Brave Knight. If you could pop back to us about 5 minutes before so we can get you in, that would be perfect.
Fantastic, thank you.
Good day.
Didn't it? Yeah. Right, come on then, let's go up to the Conqueror's Fortress. And then we can have a walk on the castle walls before we go to that show. Let's go up to the top, see what the view's like. All about the different swords, bows, arrows, what else does it say? Shields, battle axes, spears. It tells you what. That one, sword, just past it.
Not that one. Oh,
Broadsword.
no, not under.
Yeah, it's going to tell you all about it when we get up to the top. Keep going. It's a bit of a climb. Need to be fitter.
That's not the part of the castle, is it?
No, that's the church. Might even be a cathedral, I don't know. Warwick Cathedral, Warwick Church. I'm sure somebody will tell us in the comments.
I'm going to show him what you are. Wait, what you might look like.
Steps. We must be nearly there.
Look there. The original castle. And
Mound were made from. So it's a spinny wheel and it just tells you. No, you're not supposed to spin it. Not sure it's a game show, mate. It just tells you what happened in those years. So 1749, Lancelot was here. The turrets were built on top of the mound. The castle and its grounds were open to the public. The Conqueror's Fortress attraction was opened. 1068, the mound was established part of William the Conqueror. 1260, the castle had been completely rebuilt in stone. We should have started with the 1068 mound on the other way, but never mind. Right, we made it to the top. Was it worth it? What's the view like?
whoa!
Louis seems less than impressed. Look, you see what I was saying before about pouring boiling oil?
Oh yeah.
There you go, it's another one.
Is this where they did it?
Yeah, if anybody came up here. Oh, there's the thingy we're going to go and see later.
Whoa! Where is it from it?
Don't know. And like I say, the
I see the...
yeah, that's not open today, mate. It's only during the main season, the summer holidays. Wow,
Is it supposed to be this way?
it's a really good view from up here.
No,
Is it? Have a look then. Does it work? There we go, we answered the question. It's a church, it's St Mary's Church. That's under wraps. Give a boy a sword. Go up onto the walls in the castle. So this was a moat, I would have thought originally, filled with water so that people couldn't pass over easily. And again, you got the spots up at the top there for the bows and arrows, for the archers. Do 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 do. The archers, it's a theme tune. Yeah, but not to that archers. Go in this door, see where this leads to. Health and safety notice there. Trail is one way only. Means once you're in, you can't come out. Are you sure you want to do this? Could be into the dungeons.
Yeah. Will it?
No.
What's that say?
I think we'll see that on the way around. Come on, keep going. King Richard's artillery fort. Oh, it's very narrow in here.
Very steep.
There you go. Have you got your bow and arrow? Put it through there and shoot.
Oh, now in the modern days. Literally.
Alright, go on. See?
What's in there?
Don't know.
No, just go down.
Ice Tower, 1395.
Well, that's...
We're going up again. We're not going up again, surely.
Oh my god, you're going so high.
Gosh, it's a long way up here.
2 hours later.
It's a long way up there, mate. No wonder they got a defibrillator up here. Originally there in 1831. No, it wasn't.
What's it this radio?
It's if you have a heart attack walking up them steps. Oh my life.
Look below you.
Ah!
I don't want to drop this.
Look at that view from there. It's amazing. We go back over this side. Wow. It's pretty spectacular. Certainly need to be fit to get up here though, which I'm not. Wow, let's keep going. Let's keep going down.
You go first. Hey, you!
Right, let's go over to the princesses.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely time.
Was give me an even bigger.
What to do is you need to make a wish, Yeah, and write it on the leaf. And then you have to put it on the wishing tree above your head. If you look. On the wishing tree.
Yeah.
Have a look at it. What does it say?
You can't say that. To wish end of UK war.
Oh, that's really nice. Right, do you want to put it on the tree? Go on, put it on that tree. Go on, jump up. Get on the tree. I'll put it on the tree for you. Can sit on the floor, Lewis. Couldn't film in there, could we? What was that like? That was okay, wasn't it? I think you were a little bit old for that, but I think for younger children it was good, wasn't it? So it was a bit like Princess Belle, the fairy tale times at Magic Kingdom. They told a story about a princess being trapped and you had to find a key and help. So yeah, worth doing. Right, come on then, let's go and find a spot for the birds.
Year of 1356, I have returned victorious from the war in France, where I served as a loyal commander to His Majesty King Edward. On my return from France, I saw great need to replenish my collection of falcons. Was presented to me, and she told me that since she was a child, she had watched in awe as my falconers had reared and trained my birds. I laughed that our wishes were the same, although she had no training. I was charmed by her passion.
To stand as your masterful and see the skies above the castle full of birds of prey.
Set forth on her quest.
Right above our house.
Many of my countrymen believe barn owls bring good fortune, and Hobby wanted to bring these birds to the Here in the Royal Lands is the most splendid sight. It is the largest bird in the land, a white-tailed sea eagle. I've seen nothing like it before.
Here he comes. Lewis.
Hobby marveled at the glorious sight of such a powerful bird.
I like their white and black wings.
Dramatic dark brown feathers, white.
That's amazing.
Wow. Oh my life.
This dramatic little bird is a predator that lives to catch their prey. But lucky for Hobby, this eagle owl seemed friendly enough, especially when offered food. No ordinary falcon. This is the falcon that royalty will bow down to. It is the falcon of princes.
I want to see you die. obviously the fastest animal in the world actually do its fastest speed. Yes. Over by yes.
The Wanderer, bird of the cliff and mountain, moor of the craggy coast.
Oh, but he's the fastest animal in the world.
There is
Why
no
wouldn't I
place
make
for
him?
Whoa!
They're not the fastest animal in the world, but not.
They strike a target with a single deadly blow. Such speed.
Well, that's the fastest animal in the world, so I think
Whoa, he got it.
But he got the fish.
No idea, it'll tell us now, but look at the size of that.
It was an Andean condor. Once again, the skies above Warwick were full of many magnificent birds of prey, a sight that would indeed be the envy of a king. Warwick had a new heroine, and I have a new master falconer, who was destined to protect and care for the beautiful birds. Hobby had fulfilled the Falconers Quest.
Think of the Falconers Quest, the bird show.
Good.
Good one, it. Loads of different birds. So now we're waiting for. What's he called?
Welcome. I show the Legend of the
Trebuchet. There you go. 10 minutes. And it's over there.
Hello, good sir. Sword as well? Gosh, am I the only one who didn't get a sword? Some may say our story is a myth, a fable, a falsehood. But I say to you, the story you're about to see is a legend. Now, for those of us who lived and worked in the castle, the 7th of May, 1470 started off as just a normal day. Cooks. Good day, Clem! And over there is Mel. Mel is also a farmer, but not like Thomas. Mel is a gong farmer, and they look after the castle toilets. Good day, Mel!
Jen, I've lost my bucket. Have you seen my bucket? Is this your bucket? Yes, that'll see.
Cannon fire!
We can't be! We are! Yorkist troops are advancing!
I should tell you, we are in the middle of a civil war. Everyone is fighting for the throne of England.
How do you know they're Yorkists?
They're fighting sunny splendor.
We're going to unleash the bear.
But we haven't got a bear.
That's the man! That's right, I'm talking about Ursa. Ursa, the land for bear. The Warwick Castle Trebuchet! Thomas, you are the Trebuchet master. Minstrels, you are the winders. You can't hear a trebuchet without winders. They need to get in those wheels. The wheels that my grandfather called squirrel wheels, and bring the throwing arm down. We need to hurry! Over the years, siege engines have got bigger because castles...
Yeah, it's going down now.
It can take months or years to defeat a castle, but you and trebuchet shooting massive rocks, you have a good chance of smashing down the walls. Anyone that sees a siege engine besides an Ursa as defending a castle will lose heart and more likely surrender. That is the power of the trebuchet. Cannon. Samuel, can you distract that cannon? Harold comes from a long line. Draw! Loose! And again, ready? Knock! Draw! Loose! One more time! Knock! Draw! Loose! Harold, you did it! Yeah, not be firing that cannon again. That'll teach you! Let's hurry! We need to hurry! Hey, Sam! Look what we found! It's a cannon! Black powder! Black powder! Ready to light the powder! How are we going to light the black powder? With this! Whoa! It's a fire! Get it out, you big trouble heading your way! Ready? 3, 2, 1! It looks like we've got the arm down. Oh, yeah! Are you sending a message? Well, what's the message? Saying the bridge isn't defended. Oh, Sam's not going to be angry with us, is he?
I am Sir John Woodville, loyal servant of King Edward. Where is the Earl of Warwick? I have a message for the traitor.
The Earl and hundreds of our soldiers, thousands of our soldiers are about to rush from the castle and drive from our lands. Right, everyone. Before we can shoot him, we have to hear Thomas say the words Trebuchet live. Let's listen. Destroy that cannon and save our castle. Are you ready to shoot? Ursa! Yay! People of Warwick, are you ready to shoot? Ursa!
Yay!
We'll count down from 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, loose!
Whoa, look at that. Wow.
Listen! People of Warwick, together we have been victorious in defending our castle. Give yourself a huge cheer!
Quick look at the food prices. This is down by where the Trebuchet show was. Do you know what, compared to Alton Towers prices, they are really reasonable. Again, with your pass, you get your 20% off if you're a pass holder. We did a quick run just before the show finished, or just as it finished, so we were first in queue. What did you get, Lewis?
Chicken.
Chicken nuggets and chips. They look lovely. £5.90 with the past discount. That's really, really good value. Oh, here comes the horrible Yorkies. Boo, the Yorkies. Okay, the Mill and Engine House. Right, so how was that show for you? How was the show?
Good.
After you've eaten your chicken nuggets, they were nice as well, weren't they? Yeah, it was good, wasn't it, that show? He dragged on a little bit, but then it's good, isn't it? Because what can you do with just firing that cannon? You have to try and make a whole show out of it, don't you? Yeah, good.
But I don't understand. They were firing a cannon.
Well, it wasn't a cannon, it was a trebuchet. Whoa, that's a cannon. Right, go on, they were firing a cannon.
Yeah, they were firing a cannon. Yeah, they were firing one. Yeah. Just because of cannon, one of their cannons hit. Man.
They were trying to take over the castle. Right, let's go and have a look at this waterfall. It looks beautiful down here.
Yeah, but this doesn't make sense. You had to use the biggest thing ever against the littlest thing.
Well, no, because their cannon was massive. He told you that story, and they were about to blow up the castle. Right, so we're going to go and have a look at this water wheel. Let's have a walk down here. I thought there'd be unicorns at Warwick Castle, all the way down there on the lake. Just you can see how massive, how big this is, how difficult it would have been for invaders to try and break into it. Into a beautiful day now. Oh, it looks like a cave. Looks like a pirate ride. I think when we walk in here, mate, I think you'll find out, because I think that's what this bit's about. Pirate boat, that'd be cool if they made a boat ride. They went in there, wouldn't it? Everywhere we go, we have to turn it into a theme park, don't we?
I think there should be some rides.
You did.
This looks like a ride queue.
It does look like a ride queue. I don't think it is though. Right. So it's a generator, so they use the waterfall that we just saw outside to move this.
To move it?
Yeah, it would move around and move pistons.
What, to move up and down?
Yeah, and that would then generate.
Look at that.
Okay, see as well, it says here water turbine. There you go, it tells you all about it. And it made electricity. Alright, so here's a...
In the olden days. See?
Oh wow, look at all this. That's where it used to generate the electric. Those are batteries, I think. Yeah, batteries. Yeah. And that's where you used to put your clothes and wring them out. Oh, and this is the water pump. Steps. Not a place to come to if you don't do steps. I'm assuming they'll have access points to most places, but not everything, so yeah. Although this is the water wheel. They used to turn and generate the electricity.
If you want to make this in Minecraft, I will.
Yeah, it tells you. So apparently water mills and eels, so eels come by the where the water mills are, and then they could catch them and eat them.
What, eels?
Yeah. Jellied eels, that's what they eat down in London. It's beautiful.
What? I'm not welcome.
More steps.
Hello there. You going to take a photo, young man?
We will. We better not tell him we're from the House of Lancashire after just watching you in that show.
Well, I'm not sure where I can take photos with you now, guys.
Right. So it's got a lot busier since we came. Don't know. Got a lot busier since we came this morning. So I would definitely say, guys, it's a full day. It's only open 10 till 4, so get here nice and early to make the most of your day, especially when the weather is like it is now. We did the right thing by swapping it round. It's supposed to be cloudy today, but it's been absolutely beautiful. Right, so let's go over to the main grass because I think it's night training in a minute. And then we'll go back into the main castle and have a look around the inside of the castle. Hello. Thank you. Lolly.
She's calling your majesty.
Yeah, said brave knight. Let's go and have a quick look in these gardens and then we'll go and head over to do your combat. Not into shapes of birds.
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it? It's beautiful.
I'm so slow. I'm going to race you.
What are you doing? Trying to attract peacocks. These gardens are beautiful. Grandma would love it here, wouldn't she? Look at that.
Yeah.
Starting for the 5 minutes. You're more than welcome to head on in and find yourself a space.
You go on then, and you go, Lois.
They've all come armed. Are you both coming inside?
You ready, Lewis?
You appear to have some sort of weapon in your cabin. You've not heard of my daring pursuit against the Danish mercenaries? No! My battle against the big red dragon in the Welsh hills? No! You heard that one, Very good. So at least some people know well, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm a knight! Yeah! And are you ready to go to war and die for me?
Maybe not.
Very good, then I want you to hold your sword out in front of you like this, with one hand on top of the other so that our front is protected. And then what do you all think the first thing we do on the battlefield is? Now that was very good, everyone, but I think sword up to your chin and lunge forwards like so. Hey-ya! Very, very good, everyone. Do we all understand? Yeah! Come and fight me if you dare. Their attack. Punch them in the face. Cut down one way. Cut down the other way. Take a step back. Sword up to your chin and lunge. Oh no! My sword has got stuck in my enemy's armour. I can't use my sword as a weapon, and I can't use my hands. What else can I use as a weapon? Very good, my young knights. So we're going to do that all the way through from the beginning. Then you will graduate from Warwick Castle. Are you ready? Yeah! Very good. Come and fight me if you dare. Come and fight me if you dare. Block their attack. Here. Punch them in the face. Here. Cut down one way. Cut down the other way. Take a step back. Bring the sword up to your chin and lunge! The sword is stuck, so we hit them out of the way. Another enemy has come up, hit them with this part. Bolt them on the head. Stab them in the foot. Step back. Bring the sword up to your chin. Fire! Very good, my young knights. Round of applause for my young knights. To protect this castle from evil and villainy, for I am a knight. Huzzah! Thank you very much for joining me here, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
That was good. Well done, mate. Wow. So they do free tours as well, mate, so when we go around the castle. But we're not that bothered about the history, are we? I'm just going to go and have a look. So I think a tour you might find a bit boring, mightn't you? So we'll just go in and have a look around. Okay, into the castle. So if you are coming round yourself, there is this recommended route sign. Lewis, look behind you.
Now walls are so more modern.
The Great
Walls are
Hall.
so much modern now.
So even if you're not doing the tour, there's these little information boards all around. They tell you what you're looking at. This is very impressive in here. Red Drawing Room. Wonder why it's called the Red Drawing Room, Lewis. What do you reckon?
Well, it's probably red.
Nothing gets past you, kidder.
I can barely smile.
Wow. Look at that table. Lewis, those chandeliers, saying down there that they, in 1894, they put electric light bulbs in for the first time, and you know that wheel that we looked at on the way in, that generator, that powered the lights in the chandelier.
Where's that projecting from?
It'll be from behind. It'll be underneath the table. Be a rear projector. It's called.
Green.
Drawing room. I wonder why it's called the green drawing room. Does it tell you who he is? Oh, Oliver Cromwell. Yeah, you were going to go with a different colour, weren't you? It's a bedroom. Look at that bed, look how tall it is. What's he sleeping in that? It looks a bit lumpy.
Wow. Look at this. It's a rug
It's a tapestry.
on the wall.
Yep, they're called tapestries. Queen Anne's bedroom. Careful. Right, can you, Lewis, can you remember? Go on, go forward. So who's this? Who is it? Henry VIII. So can you remember the musical? Divorced, beheaded, died.
There's 6 of them. I thought he had 8. Oh, he did have 8 wives. I think they normally account.
Did you say something about, is this where he lived? Henry VIII visited here, yeah? So you're actually standing in places where Henry VIII visited. Pot. Porridge pot. Hello. It's like the Haunted Mansion mirror. Just need the candelabra come and go do 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 do. Yeah, you see the candelabra, don't you? Floating. And in California you've got the hat top ghost just behind it.
And then this, that.
It says keep the noise down, it's a church.
A real good picture.
A weekend wedding party. Oh, look.
Welcome to the Royal Weekend Party. This is one of many social gatherings hosted by Daisy Gray.
Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill. You used to sing that with Grandma, didn't you? What does it say over there?
Both Winston Churchill and Leopold Gretel, known as Lord Brooke, took on an active military role throughout their lives.
Lewis.
Why is it like that?
They've obviously killed it and stuffed it.
After a few years' break to start a family,
A real person. At least they had proper baths.
Pardon?
At least they had proper baths. These little side rooms. I like how they've got the mannequins to bring the rooms to life.
Look real.
He's running a bath. It tells you there, Lady Anne Greville, the Dowager Countess, whoever she is. That bed's massive. Again, doesn't look particularly comfy. Wants to play. What is it? Oh wow.
Can I shut this?
No, I wouldn't.
I think you can, you know. The bed's not.
Now, what can you see?
The hall.
Oh, the Great Hall. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, raccoon.
Would that be real?
It was real, it's stuffed. So when these people, rich people, used to go on hunting parties and they'd shoot wild animals and then they'd bring them back and stuff them and have them as trophies. Exactly, fella.
How many apes used to use this for his emails?
Oh, it's
That's 90 years old.
a 1620
13th century.
13th century touchscreen for Henry VIII to send his emails, is it?
The first one ever.
Oh, okay, not convinced, Lewis. You need to do the tours around here. So how was the castle?
Good.
Good? Bit boring for you, wasn't it?
Very.
Very, very boring. Do you think Grandma would have liked it in there?
No.
No, why not?
Like castle.
No, I don't think she would have been. There was a tapestry though.
There was a what?
Tapestry.
What's that?
That thing on the wall. Grandma doesn't like tapestries either. Right, so I think we've done just about everything in the castle, apart from the dungeon. Should we do the dungeon? Should we do the dungeon?
Hello, Slows, no.
Okay. Oops, sorry. So we have got dungeons booked in London, so we will be doing dungeons, but he doesn't want to do this one. So let's go out of the castle then. Let's find the Horrible Histories maze, and I think there's a small Zog play area that you're going to be way too big for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's beautiful, and a beautiful weather as well for it. The dungeons that we've just been talking about, it is an upcharge. £10, £5 for Merlin annual pass holders. But yeah, Lewis doesn't want to do it today, but we are booked to do the others. It's supposed to be really good, this one, because it's actually in a proper dungeon. It's supposed to be very, very similar to all the others, but it is actually in a dungeon. So, right, exit, and let's go and find a play area for this one to burn off some energy before we have to drive all the way back to Blackpool. Rude. Telling you to get lost. Horrible Histories maze. Right, come on then, let's go and do this. Now, we did this last time we came and I don't think it was amazing last time, but let's check it out and see what it is. What? Amazing. Oh God. Somebody out there, please comment whether you like my dad jokes, because Lewis doesn't anymore. You're supposed to be reading all the history, I think.
What does it say? 1, 2.
So it gives you all the dates here. Right, signpost. Which way do you want to go?
What? A soldier of the First World War?
Well, you have to read the signposts. Lewis, you have to read the signposts and find out which way are we going. Slimy Stratus, right, come on then. Let's go.
Oh, wow. Someone's been messing with history.
Right, you've got to get the ball to the exit.
Where's the exit?
What? Don't know where the X's are, I think. Can you see where the ball is? It's there.
Yeah.
See if you can get it right over. Oh, it's here. I think there's a little hole there. To get it all the way over there. Doesn't, it just stops on the hole.
They've got tracks. They've literally got tracks.
Well, you'll have to find me first.
Plot.
Back in the Middle Ages, that's not right.
Oh, how tall are you? See how tall you are on the gunpowder plot map.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still a short horse. Middle, which way are you going now? Vicious Vikings this way.
That was a great start, man. Great start.
Wah, wah, wah. No idea.
What is that?
A penny farthing bike.
Why is that?
Don't know, it's got nothing to do with Vikings. Oh, it's a chimney, you're a chimney sweep. So, you just need some flue powder. Right. I think that's a cheat. I don't think you're supposed to go through there, mate. I think we're supposed to go around here. What are you doing? Alright, you're making the lamp work. Go on then, go for it.
For the job.
Right. You know, I don't think you can go any further down there. Come on, in the stocks. In the stocks, you naughty boy. Get in the stocks. We're back to wanting rotten tomatoes.
Yeah.
World War part of it, so we're in the trenches. There's a climbing bit at the bottom of here. Okay. I can't get in there.
Yeah, you can.
You have to go under.
I could just climb over.
Can we cheat? Can we cheat in the maze while we're at a high bit? Try and see if we can find our way out through using the video. I can't come that way, mate. Yeah, sun's on it. Yeah, you can't even see the football, mate. We're back to the middle. Ready, right, you go that way. Go. As quick as you can. Go, 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 go. Quicker than that. Come on.
Thank goodness for that. History's back in order. Great job.
We made it through the muddle. Whoop, whoop. Right, Zog's play area then. And then time to go. Zog Playland. What's up? Wow, this is new. This wasn't here last time.
Okay, I'm not going to board it.
You go again? Come on then. Let's go.
This is a cool area. It does say suitable for children up to the age of 10. Lewis is obviously 11, but knowing Lewis, he'll love this area anyway. Yeah, it's cool.
I know. I hate this stuff. Oh no.
Go and find something else to say. It's killing it. Right, come on then, we'll make our way out. Let's go. It's a cool area. It's very warm though in here today. Sitting there. What's in there? You're playing Zogs. That's cool, they're just playing the movie. What a cool little area for the kids. That was good. Time to exit.
Right, come on. Into what? Did you?
What do you think we're about to do, Lewis? Exit through the gift shop. Let's have a quick look at the merch in here then. We'll see what there is. You've already spent your pennies on a sword. So obviously lots of Zog stuff with it being affiliated to Zogs. Got fridge magnets with family origins. Do you want to go and see if you can find the Murgatroyd family on there, mate, and I'll come back to you. See if you can find the Murgatroyd family on there. Yeah?
Right, I've said if you've got your thing, I'm going to get in the queue. You can come bring it over there.
Right, let's go back and see if you can find it. Murgatroyd. I wonder if there's a Graham. I bet there's a Graham. Because Graham's Scottish, although this is British. Right, see if we can find a Graham. We'll spin it again. There you go, there is a Graham, Lewis. For Grandma. Oh, 20% off with annual passes on all merch, food and drink, which is cool. Right, so how was your day at Warwick Castle?
Good.
Good. Oh dear, he's lost his sword. We'll get it in a minute. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? It's a full day. It was 10 till 4 today. Well, that was pretty much a full day. We did everything I think we wanted to do. We didn't miss anything. The War of the Roses wasn't on, was it, when we were here today? So that was the only thing we missed. Normally get in for these sign-outs, don't I? Sorry. Yeah, the War of the Roses, which is the medieval battle with the knights. That was the only thing that wasn't on. That's on in the summer, so we missed that today. But definitely worth coming in. Definitely a full day. So what are you saying now? What do we reckon? Until we see Knights later.
Alligator.
Alligator.
Not until we swing later.
Oh, okay. Okay, see you later, guys.